first issue has been discovered. All night. I don't know exactly what my move is. And then that sound, like every few minutes, the shuddering metal. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I can't. Good Lord. I think I'll start by talking to the room steward, see what he has to say. Anyway, good morning. It is sea day number 1. Little sea air. This is the first time I've been outside since we left Southampton. The wind is still whipping, but the doors are open, so you are able to come out here. I don't smoke myself, just a cigar once in a while. But the smokers have been really suffering at the last 20 hours or so because all the smoking areas were completely closed, and the cigar bar on board only allows the smoking of cigars. So they're rejoicing a little bit, at least. They can enjoy their vice, at least for a few hours. You can see definitely people that struggle with motion sickness. They've got all the accessories out today. Wristbands, the ear patches. I've definitely seen a few people walking around a couple shades of green. But it's starting to be rough. I mean, we're moving. I mean, this is about as rough as you're ever going to get, like a Caribbean or a Bahamas cruise already. I can tell some people are struggling. You can just kind of see. Fortunately, I fare pretty well. But I did bring a medicine cabinet of things. Even people that don't get motion sickness, every once in a while it can just kind of hit you for a day. So I got my Dramamine and all that stuff, but I feel pretty good. But some people don't look like they feel very good. I'll just put it that way. I saw some zombies wandering the hallways, one hand on the wall, just kind of looked like they were just leaving their rooms for the basic sustenance, But for the diehards, alcohol's been flowing since noon. All the bars are packed, so I guess that's one way to beat it. But there's nothing worse than a hangover and high seas, too, so, be careful. Well, gang, I found my way to the observation room for the first time. There's observation occurring here, as well as I got cookies, kind of your standard kind of tea time fare, some little sandwiches, some pizza, coffee. The visibility, it's got to be less than half a mile here. I can show you. So I've seen worse, but seems like we're going pretty slow as a result. I think they do have certain regulations about how fast they can go based on the visibility. So it seems like we're not at a very high clip yet. But the outside is open, but it's very windy, very cold. A couple brave souls in the hot tub, but other than that, All the people outside are just transiting from one part of the deck to the other. All right, it's on now. I found the soft serve ice cream machine, so. However, is it on? All right, hold on a second here. We're gonna have to. Come on, man. Why would you not have the ice cream on right now? Don't they know I need ice cream 24/7? What the heck kind of joint is this? All right, well, we'll try again later, I guess. At least we know where it is. Okay, something cool just happened to me. I knew we were going to get an extra hour, but for some reason my Apple Watch was 2 hours off, so I just got 2 extra hours. So instead of being 5:30, it's 3:30. Ooh, magic. So my room is right here. And for some reason, the only place in the whole freaking ship that sounds like this is right outside my room as well. So you can hear all this right through this wall. So I've got the clean HVAC. And then this awful creaking just right here. You walk around here, you don't hear it. Just right here. All right, let's go see what kind of things we can see.
Everybody turn around and smile for the camera. He's taking a video of us. Say hello. We're playing bingo.
Good luck.
Okay.
Some of the complaints people have had with the previous iterations is that this has got a kind of a shopping mall look to it. Yeah, I get it. I don't 100% agree, but the airport lounge, I've also heard that complaint. I get it. Here's what I'd say about that, though. Well, one, they're not wrong. People that say that. I get that vibe. And as I was saying last night, if you caught that, I would have liked to see more theming tied in here. You know, it is the Aqua, yet everything is, you know, white, beige. Would have liked to see some bright colors to kind of match the painting on the hull. So we've got our shopping plaza here on 8. And the Belvedere Bar. It's classy, it's nice, very modern. I think the airport lounge comparisons are fair, but no less of a nicely designed space. I love they have some little bars kind of stuck here and there. This is a pretty interesting space. You can see there's the glass floored walkway right out there. And another sitting area. There's just sitting areas everywhere. You can go get your duty-free perfume and cologne. You gentlemen selling watches or what? How many have you sold so far?
Well, so far one, right?
One?
Yeah.
All right.
And now it's going to be the second.
You crush it. All right, here we go. Okay, yeah, no, not on my salary. Maybe when you have the 90% off sale on day 10.
In 9 minutes, you'll come back.
Yeah, I sure will. So we're still on 8 here. Okay, love this, by the way. They've got such cool little seating areas, you know, sprinkled throughout. I love this. This is like something, you know, some kind of a Star Wars cantina or something. Just these little nooks. I like that.
Definitely in the theater, definitely not to be missed. But don't forget our
Canvas by you class.
progressive trivia with me, don't destroy me.
So we're coming through the art gallery here. It looks like they're just recording some production for the ship channel. Haven't been able to get out to the Ocean Boulevard yet. It's just been way too windy. I can give you a peek if the door's open. Whew. So you can see it's been not great out here. How you doing? It's a full-time job, I think, for them to keep all these cushions and things from from flying away. Clever use of wind blocks here. I mean, I love this. I think this is fantastic, the way they bring the spaces outside, but it is just miserable outside. Just miserable. And we've had to really slow our roll. We're not going very fast because the seas have been high. So we've got our photo gallery here. You know the deal. Now we're going to walk through the local. This has been expanded lengthwise on this ship, and I think it really shows. There's a lot more seating in here, and I just think they've done a good job of utilizing this space a little bit better. So similar, right? It's similar design, but it's quite a bit longer. And then if you come on over here, this is also part of the local. You can come sit down over here. They've expanded this a bit too, so there is more seating over here. I was here last night quite late, and pretty much every table was full, but they were able to accommodate everybody. You can see as we walk down this bar here, a lot more seating. Even at its busiest, I have usually been able to find at least a place to sit. So then we have the Indulge food hall. So the Indulge food hall, they've added seating on this Prima Plus class, and it's made a difference. I have yet to see this be completely full. So even with the lack of the outdoor space, the extra seating has made a big difference. So totally similar concept to the Prima class ships. You can see plenty of seating, really. Very cool aesthetic. Really cool aesthetic. Lots of seating though, gang. I mean, it's just about dinner time here, and you can see still no problem getting a seat, and that's even with the outdoor section not being used. So I think they've improved the flow here quite a bit. Here's the vegetarian restaurant, Planetary. Love the ceiling. Very cool. Just the decor is great. The decor is great. And if it was nice out, there's plenty of seating out here too, but not a single person out there today. Here is the bar. There's at least 4 hand washing stations as well, so it's great to see. Look at these, huh? Look at these. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks great. Smells just out of this world in here. Yeah, this restaurant's been killing it. The Tamara, it's like Indian cuisine, really good tapas and stuff like that. Everything fresh though, they're crushing it. The Indulge food hall is just out of control. All right, so here we are at deck 7. Heading from the aft to the bow. This is where you got all your all your duty-free. You know the deal. You've been on a ship, you know the deal. They do have a lot of cool merch here. I picked up some yesterday. I like their Aqua merch is pretty cool. I might have to be, maybe one of these magnets might have to end up coming home with me. There was a few of these models left. I did, like I said, I can't control myself when it comes to these miniature Aquas. Any ship, really, these miniatures. I'm a sucker. I really am. These turned out really well, though, I think, with the design, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, they've got just about anything you can think of with the word Aqua on it. You're gonna find it here. So.
Take it later. Take it later. Go for a coffee break.
You ladies are having too much fun.
Sometimes we have to.
Of course, of course. So we got Sid Norman's here. Now they did expand this also. Let's see if this is open. I'll have to see. It is. It's not open yet for business, but it is open. So this is Sid Norman's. This is on all the Primos. And the Prima de Viva, they've expanded this space. So it does fit more people. I'd say they've probably expanded it by about 40 to 50 capacity, which, you know, it's still small. There was standing room only, but I do think it made a pretty dramatic difference. I mean, there were some people sitting in the hallway still, but it keeps the intimate feel while still letting a few more people in. So I think that was a good move, but it does have that nightclub vibe to it still, but a little bit bigger. So, you know, at least they listened to some of the requests from cruisers in that department. But yeah, been packed, but I think in a good way. Not ridiculous, but you're gonna wanna get here early if you want a seat, no doubt about that. Live music pretty much every night. 2 shows typically, one at 8, one at 10. Oh, we got a t-shirt sale, look. Limited time only, 2 for $30. Just wait till day 9 when it's 2 for $25. Lots of nice stores. Definitely, you know, an upscale feel, no doubt. So now we are back to the lounge again. I'll tell you what, this is the least amount of people I have seen at guest services since I got on here, and by a lot. This line has been back to here and beyond since we got on this ship. This is the fewest people I've seen by far. Still way too many. Everybody's having problems with their airlines because obviously we're not going to Boston, so that's part of it. It's just kind of a mess in general. So that's been real busy. I'm gonna wait. I don't know. I guess I've got 10 more days to get it figured out, but they're offering some compensation for some of the airfare apparently. So, but it's been a madhouse on this level. Just people waiting. So we come over here. We've got the only Starbucks on board. Your shore excursion desk is over here. All of these types of kind of functional, I don't know, what do we call them? Desks, kiosks, the stuff you would need for kind of your day-to-day operations, right? So you got your guest services, your onboard credit, we've got your shore excursions, and then your cruise next desk all right here, which makes a lot of sense to me. And then over here, you got the Connect desk, which deals with the internet. So that just makes a lot more sense than having it be on different levels. Here's your Starbucks. Hey, pro tip, by the way, I'm glad I figured this out because I got a couple Starbucks gift cards for stocking stuffers. And I brought them with me because actually you can use your regular Starbucks gift card here. So
I know a lot of people like to get those, give and get those Starbucks gift cards for Christmas. Bring them with. Bring them with. I do think the prices here are a bit cheaper than a normal Starbucks. So, and there's no tax. So, bring those with you. Here I am on 7, right? Each floor has these cool stairwells. There's 8 up there. We're on 7 here. See the Starbucks. All of your different guest relations, desks, etc. And then down here, now this has been designed differently. As you see, the casino has been pushed right out into the lounge here. So let's go ahead and take a look. Personally, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this, but I do think it affects the energy in a positive way here, especially as the evening goes on. So, whereas on the Prima and the Viva, it seemed like there was just chairs down here, just, I don't know, I don't want to say for no reason, but just, there wasn't a lot of energy in these areas. And having the casino come all the way out like this, it does do this thing where there's kind of this lively feel here, and there's a lot of people down here. They've also kind of adjusted where the live band is over here, which I think is cool because you can see it from way more angles. And then, of course, we've got the bar here. So this has been busy down here the whole time. We've got slots, and then they wisely put some of the table games right here too. So when there's action at the craps table, you can hear the hooting and hollering, you know, all the way up. But it is a beautiful space. It's very modern, but it's gorgeous. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, look at that. That is beautiful. Extremely modern. So we can go ahead and cruise through the casino a little bit here. Again, I do like that if you look at the distance there, they've got some slots right next to the window there, so you can game while you're getting an ocean view. You got your Players Club here. All right, it's 6 o'clock. And I am gonna go get a table at Hudson's now. Okay, what about your creamy New England? What do you think?
I recommend that.
All right, let's do those two. Honestly, the bread has been the weak part so far. Like just both main dining room. Just the bread hasn't been that great. It's been okay, but it's not been good. The place looks great though. They do have some funky, this music's pretty good actually. This kind of sounds like old Thievery Corporation they got rocking in here now. They had some pretty wild Muzak kind of versions of pop songs on in the elevator, and I'm like, what are we doing? I feel like you could just have nothing and it would be better. I have to move the bread away. Rookie mistake on a cruise is filling up on bread when you got really good stuff coming, but it just looked so delicious. It wasn't, but it looked like it. All right.
You have your spinach.
Oh, look at that. Looks great.
How about some more warm bread, please?
Oh, I'm good on the bread. Thanks for asking, though. This will be great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Pretty standard looking. All right, let's give it a shot here. The chips are warm and fresh, crunchy. Far better than I thought they would be just looking at them. The spinach dip is actually really good. Next up, we have a New England style clam chowder with bacon. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I don't know if I'd order it again, but Oh, I'm not disappointed. All right, we have our shrimp with penne and vodka sauce with some fresh Parmesan on top. Looks delicious, smells delicious. Let's dig in. He even gave me extra shrimp, huh? Well, the shrimp are cooked perfectly. I'll give them that. It's got all the elements. I mean. It's just missing something, though. I don't get that vodka. That's the thing I'm missing. But as far as like a shrimp penne marinara, if they would have named it that, I'd probably be happier with it. All right, we've got the mint chocolate mousse now. Looks great. Ooh, it's got some sort of like a brownie, some sort of a cake in the bottom of it. Oh yeah. That's good. That's really good. That's a really satisfying dessert. Yeah. Can barely walk out of here, ladies. Woo! Thanks so much for the hospitality. All right, let's go get in that damn guest services line now, I guess. 11:30 p.m. here, the end of our first sea day. And you might be able to still hear the thing clanking away and above me. So obviously with a new ship, there's going to be all kinds of maintenance issues. Obviously the TV fell off, stuff like that. But the maintenance guys are totally busy. They're not going to be able to get to this for a few days. So I've got to move rooms now, and I've got about 25 minutes to do it until the temporary key that will keep this room open expires. Okay, here we are. 2 rooms down. As you can see, it's just the mirrored version of the room I had. So it's I kind of like the other one better, but it's quiet here though, so I can't complain. So I'm gonna start moving stuff over. But yeah, here's the new digs. So better get it going. What a strange day though. It's been really weird. Maybe it's the jet lag. I don't know, but just everything. I feel like I'm in some parallel universe. It's like the Star Trek Mirror Universe episode, you know?